the Chief Executive of Leadership Fiji, Ms. Wong, Leadership Fiji Program Coordinator, Ms. Mira Shiponjan, I hope I pronounced it rightly, the Leadership Fiji alumni, the 2024 participants of Leadership Fiji Program, the Secretary of Fiji, Nimbul Winaka and Nilsa Ambulare, and good afternoon. I wish to warmly welcome you all to the State House, and I thank you for choosing this visit to the State House annually. I think it's now annually because I've had this program ever since I came here. Said we'll correct me on that. So it's been 3 years. I've been part of Leadership Fiji when I was in Lambasa before coming to office, and I've been supporting them ever since. And the last 2 years they've been coming here, and I look forward to this day. When they said that you guys were coming, I had to reschedule my program just to have you here, and for me a chance to meet up with you guys and see some of the future leaders for tomorrow that I'll be sitting here. So who knows, when I finish my term here, going back, I might knock on one of your doors one day to come and see you, to seek assistance. I commend the Secretariat for the Leadership Fiji and the architects for the foresight for having this, for allowing them to come to the State House and to come and learn, share experience, talk about, ask questions and answer, and also share the ideas of going forward in our daily deliberations of what you want to do when you leave, when you graduate from Leadership Fiji. On Tuesday, I opened the first meeting for the College of Honor. College of Honor is the College of Honor is the ones that they give out medals for the Order of Fiji, and they had their first sitting. And in my opening speech, one of the points that I raised with them that as the College of Honor, one of the principles, the foundation is that we must cultivate a culture of appreciation within our spheres. Those spheres are across from your space, from your workspace, from your community, family, then groups. You are, as individuals, are individuals of influence. You are in a position to lead and nurture the culture of appreciation within your spaces. The ethic of appreciation begins with you. Appreciating humanitarian values further adds to a healthy and productive working and living environment. Our nation needs these values of appreciation. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are at the forefront to lead and execute. With all that is going on around us, the turmoil, you have to be encouraged to be a beacon that will guide. From the brief that I've had, I understand that one of the aims of the initiative is to strengthen individual resolve to cope with the demands of the evolving work cultures linked to the changes in the global workplace trends. Those are the trends that I know you'll be facing as you go along. But for me, I see leadership roles is a privilege. You are the agents of change. You are the change makers. There are three things when you are in Fiji. Those are the three things that we respect. Those are the three things that we respect, and we always keep safe in our hearts. For us in Fiji, it's family. For us in Fiji, it's our culture, it's our tradition, and then it's our faith. Those are the three things that I feel that the leaders of tomorrow should equip with them as they go. You will learn a lot in your 1 year with the Leadership Fiji. You will get to see the types and styles of leadership, how they run the organization. But I've always believed that for me, it's just pure confidence, humility, the art to listen, and the passion to do things. I started off as a cane farmer. I remember when I, Form 6, they did not have Form 7 at that time. They only had the foundations in USP. And to get into USP was very difficult. You need 250 pass. So I either had to repeat or go to FIT. And I told my dad, I want to take 1 year off. My dad said, yeah, okay. So the next day he came in, he brought me a box, 1 cane knife, gumboots, and the file. And said, you're going to the village. Go and cut cane in our cane farm. So I was a cane cutter for 1 whole season. Started cutting from the opening of the mill to the closing of the mill. And I saw the hardships that a labor had to go through. You wake up early in the morning at 4 o'clock, you have to go and cut cane, come back with all the eating dal and that time to go and cut, there were like 3, 4, 5, 10 gang. A group of 10 makes up a gang. And you have to go and cut cane. And that time it was $3 a ton. Imagine. $3 a ton. That 10 boys had to share. I have to get a share from that $3 a ton. So if you want to take home $100, you have to work. And you have to cut cane when the sun is right up in the middle. 12 o'clock, Lemgori, we'll be cutting cane there. Those were the times. And I've always said, I've been through a lot of opportunities in work. And I said, that's the toughest job under the sun, to be a cane cutter. And I learned from it. And from when I went through from there, I stayed in the village, joined the military, worked myself up to the ranks. I went to the Middle East, came back, and I've worked with Tauke Affairs. A program that they did there was Executive Cadet. And I was part of that program, where we had to go into attachments at the different ministries to learn the systems of government. And then I finished from there and I went back to run our company. So the experiences that I had that brought me here, one was my experiences to be humble and to persevere through hardship. The other experience was that I never learned to speak my mind. I learned to listen, to take orders from my superior officers to my senior officers and do things, and had to work my through those instructions. And the last one was that I taught myself to be humble. And that is why I'm here as the president. It wasn't in my dreams, it wasn't in my thoughts that one day I was going to be here. But destiny, I was prepared for this job because going through life, going through other challenges in life, that's what brought me here. And I'm confident to say I will always be grateful for the challenges that I've been tested, thrown at in life, and I've managed to go through it.